What is poppin', y'all? Welcome back to another YouTube video, and today we're taking a look at a Demon Slayer sword. I don't have a place where I can take a close look at this, so I'm going to be doing a similar type of video which I did for the Harley Quinn bat, where I take a look at it here, with me in the background instead of just looking at the product. So, straight off the bat, it is really fucking cool. It is a wooden blade handle, which is really, really sturdy. It's quite strong. It doesn't bend, and it has a lot of detailing there down the side with some white paint near the edge and some yellow paint going across with the lightning, and then just a black base paint as well. It has a sort of plastic handle here, which is holding the wood sword in place, which then goes to the grip, which is also a plastic, which has some triangles engraved into it, and then it goes to the handle, which is sort of tied with what I do believe is a shoelace. It has that sort of shoelacey material to it, and it is a plastic handle as well. So you can get this from Amazon. It does have a sort of gap in there to fit the sword pretty nicely inside. This is made of plastic, and you can get these from Amazon or some convention places like York Comic Con, a couple of other places as well. I do believe York Comic Con was on a couple of days ago. I do believe it's called like York Unleashed. You can get it from like the Maid Cafe in Manchester as well. There's quite a few places you can actually grab these, but Amazon is where I got mine, and I don't know why. There's just something satisfying about popping it out and like unsheathing the sword. I do believe that's the official term. I don't know why. It's just satisfying to me. And the Zenitzu one is actually £23 on Amazon Prime, and they do have next day delivery, so they are shipped very quickly. They're quite long. They're about the same length as my arm. I thought they'd be a little bit longer than this. I am going to be honest. I thought it'd be slightly longer, but no, it is decently lengthed, and it's a good cosplay tool as well. You can use it if you're dressing up as Zenitzu. I'm not a huge fan of Zenitzu. I don't think he's a good character at all. He's a whiny little bitch. However, I am very excited to see his transformation in the Infinity Castle. When he goes into the Infinity sort of castle, he locks the fuck in, and I like that, and it excites me, and I might have to sort of change my opinion on his character depending on how badass he becomes, because that motherfucker's awake. There is something so fucking cool about him falling into the Infinity Castle and like slowly revealing his eyes and like sheathing his sword. He is fucking badass. That was so clean, that was so hype, and it made me so excited for the rest of Demon Slayer, because I thought that season was a little bit of a bore, and ba-boom ching. I should have made that joke when I did the Inosuke sword. Spoiler alert, I'm reviewing a Inosuke sword tomorrow. But we are doing a little bit of a Demon Slayer thing here on the channel. We're reading Demon Slayer. We recently watched the newest season of Demon Slayer. I do have a couple of Demon Slayer figure reviews coming soon from Ben Pestro. And we also have a couple of Demon Slayer swords, which we're taking a look at. So we're going into a little bit of a Demon Slayer phase here on the channel, doing a lot of Demon Slayer content. So if that is something you're interested in, consider sticking around and get excited. But I'm going to be honest, this sword is pretty fucking lit. You can hear it as I swing it around, like the wind. Thunder breathing, thunderclap and slash. Honestly, I don't know why I feel fucking cool and badass when I have this, and I want to put it on my wall, like just as like a hanging sword. I think that would be badass as fuck. I've always said, though, having like swords and shit on your wall looks badass as fuck. And also, if someone breaks into my house and I stand at the top of the fucking stairs and unsheath a fucking sword, what the fuck are they gonna do? What they're gonna shit themselves. They know they've entered like a crazy person's house, and I'm ready. I'm gonna fucking I do still believe my Harley Quinn bat would be better at defending my house. This just looks a lot cooler and looks more badass than running at someone with a baseball bat. Unsheathing a sword is like just as cool as I thought it would be, gonna be honest. And I've been doing it so long. I've been doing it all the time, and I'm scared that I'm gonna break it because of how often I unsheath it. I don't know why, but I just hold it and like I pop it open and then I close it again. It's like a fidget toy to me. It is very good. Good for cosplay, safe to carry around, it's not sharp at all, and it doesn't actually hurt when you hit stuff with it. It isn't that strong. If you went and hit someone full whack, it would probably snap. But it does not hurt. It is a pretty weak sword, and that's pretty much all I have to say. It's a weak sword, but it's a good prop. It's a great prop, and I very much do like it. And it's one of the better swords from Demon Slayer. I don't really like some of the swords from Demon Slayer, I'm going to be honest. Zenitsu's is one of the coolest, and so's Inosuke's. I don't like the Wind Hashira's sword. I don't like the Butterfly Girl's sword, and I don't like Tanjiro's sword. Tanjiro's sword is the most basic one. It is just like a black sword. It is like got no sort of bling or like no sort of special details on it, like Zenitsu's with the lightning down the side, or sort of Rengoku's with the flame handle, the Butterfly Girls with the butterfly handle and the sort of like pink sort of highlights down the middle. Like, Tanjiro's sword is the most basic one, and that's why I didn't want to get that one, although it was the cheapest one out of the bundle. It was just a boring one, so I decided to get Zenitsu's instead. So, other than that, I hope you all enjoyed this YouTube video. I'll see you all next one. I hope you all have an excellent day, and goodbye. Stay home and stay safe.